Hello YouTubers, this is iPod Touch Tool, and today I'm going to show you how to upgrade your iPod to the latest firmware and jailbreak it. First, you're going to want to go to Google and type in Felix runs firmware. Hit enter, and the first link, iPod, iPhone, and iPad firmware download link should be available. Click this link, and depending on what iPod you have, I'm concerned about iPhone, iPod Touch, and iPad. First, you're going to have to determine what kind of iPhone you have, whether it's iPhone, iPhone 3G, iPhone 3GS, or iPod Touch, first generation, second generation, or third generation. Now for me, I have the first generation, and you're going to look for the latest firmware, which is 3.1.3. So, the latest firmware for all devices are 3.1.3. So that leaves you to download 3.1.3. So when you're ready, click download. It should automatically begin downloading, and I will come back when it's finished. Alright YouTubers, the download is finished. Now what you want to do is plug in your iPod. Assuming you have it plugged in, let's open up iTunes. Let's wait for iTunes to load, and there we go. Let me make this full screen for y'all. Alright, you're going to go down to Connor's iPod, well not really Connor's iPod, your iPod, and you're going to, depending if you're on a Mac or PC, I forgot which one's which, but you either want to hold Control or Shift. I'm going to try Control first. No. Try holding Shift and click Restore, and you should see this dialog. So yes, Shift and Restore. Hold Shift and click the button Restore. So locate the newly downloaded, where is it? Here it is. You want to locate your iPod firmware right here, which you just downloaded from the Felix Bruns website. You're going to open it up, and it should be extracting software, and it's actually going to prepare your iPod for restore. So during this process, you'll see your iPod actually shutting down, and it'll say connect to iTunes. You'll actually see some funky stuff going on with your iPod, but this is not jailbreaking yet. You are actually reformatting your iPod. So yes, this is going to erase all of your data on your iPod, but that's okay. You still have iTunes, and you're able to sync with it. So I'm going to come back when this is all done. If you follow the steps correctly, your iPod should look something like this. If not, you did something wrong, or you haven't even started restoring it yet. Yes, it should look like this. You should wait for the progress bar right here to load completely, and after that, follow me up on the computer screen. Alright guys, so it's about to finish restoring, and you should see this dialog up here that says your iPod has been restored to factory settings, and it's restarting. So it's actually going to restart the iPod, as it is doing right now, and great. It's actually going to reconnect, and it's going to show right up here as a new iPod, like you just bought it from the store. Yes, as you just bought it from the store. Hopefully if all goes well, should do this pretty soon. There we go. I'm just kind of worried that it might drag on the video. Any minute now. Any second now. Okay, so it's connecting to iTunes, as I see it on the iPod down below, which you guys can't see. Okay, I heard the sound, so obviously it is connecting. Okay, connecting to iTunes. It's got the latest firmware on here. It says iPod, and yes, I'm going to actually name the iPod Connor's iPod and uncheck all those stuff. Good stuff. Yeah. Okay. So afterwards, it's syncing or doing whatever, which I don't want it to sync all my music. If it's syncing my music, I am going to bust a cap in its ass, because I hate when iTunes does this to me. Okay. Let me just do a few things here. Alright. So while you're doing that, I want you to go to another website, or you can just type in Google. How about Spirit Jailbreak, and hit enter. go to spiritjb.com. It's a nice user-friendly website, and depending on you using Windows or Mac OS X, I'm going to download the file, which I've already did. It's going to say Spirit too. So make sure we're not syncing. You want to close iTunes and open Spirit. And if it says this dialog, just click Run right here. So it should detect your iPod connected. It'll let you know what device it is, what generation, and what firmware. You need to have at least 3.1 and above to actually have this work. So Spirit Jailbreak is actually going to, with one click, jailbreak your device and add Cydia on the device. So I'm going to click this, and when it's done jailbreaking, I'll show you my iPod. It shouldn't take that long. It'll actually finish in just 1 second. Maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 4, maybe 5. Okay, that was really good. It's taking a little while on my iPod. Alright, I'll get back to the camera when you guys are finished with this thing, or whatever, when I'm finished with this thing. Yeah, thank you. Alright, YouTubers, once the loading has finished and you've seen that little progress bar, now it's time to open up Cydia. When you first open up Cydia, it's going to actually reorganize, then close. Then when you reopen up Cydia, you're going to either pick one of the following. I suggest Developer, because if you're watching my videos, you're going to learn what to do. Now, Cydia, it's gonna take a while for this to download packages, depending on your internet connection and or your iPod device because of the CPU. So this won't take that long, but eventually you'll be able to browse the Cydia store and browse all the things that Cydia has to offer. This is iPod Touch Tool. Thank you for watching. You successfully jailbroke your iPod or your iPod Touch, whatever, anything. So yes, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you thought about this tutorial.